Hello, we're back for round two of our third holiday cube draft here. We're playing red green mid range against whatever that says. Our opponent has mulliganed. Um, I think we keep. I think we keep this hand. Yeah, this hand seems pretty sweet. Um, so far, our first draft ended in epic failure by we had a good deck, but I just horribly misplayed it a whole bunch of times. I'm going to throw our opponent off here, make them think we're on mono red plan. Or did he just not even play a land? Maybe Goblin Guide is terrible then. Maybe I'm going to get him into his lands. Let's be a sport. Let's be a sport. Oh, okay, so Hero of Bladehold. Maybe we're against White Weenie. Opponent might just concede after. Okay, there's a line. Hero of Bladehold and Sulphur Falls. So maybe this is red, white, blue control. Okay. I'm going to play a bird. Yeah, our first draft, we made a pretty sick Reanimator deck, and we punted 10,000 times and lost. Chase, okay, opponent has a really good deck. Maybe he's got the Splinter Twin Pestermite deck. Maybe he's just like red, white, blue, good stuff. Okay. Blue open makes me think, potential for counter spells, so we'll keep that in mind. Let's attack first. And Tension Sphere. Yeah, so we're going against the red, white, blue control deck here. Which, is both good or bad. I think we try to cast something here. There's no reason to just not do anything. Although, yeah, if we play our Chandra out and he counters it, that kind of sucks. Maybe we'll just cast Search for Tomorrow. And if he counters that, that's no big deal. I'm fine with that. Okay, so no counters there. Get a mountain. They go. Because he hasn't dealt with our guide yet, and our guide is already smashed in for 6, so we're still, marginally ahead on board here. So not terribly worried about getting 1-for-1 with Counterspell. Now this turn, I think we do play something, even if we're playing it into Counter Magic. We want to close out the game. I mean, if we land one of these 3 things, we have 3 big time threats here. If we land one of these, we're probably going to win. So, okay, opponent, maybe, okay, Vendilion Click. Clicks himself. Trade off with the Goblin Guide. That would be really good for us because we can land whatever we want here. If he doesn't, that's even better. We play Chandra and kill it. Okay, so he does trade off here. That's fine. Play a Planeswalker. No, I think we play Thrag, Tusk, and ask him to find 2 spears. You got it, bro. Can you deal with both halves of Thrag Tusk? And then we have the planeswalkers as backup to start gaining small advantages while we have a big threat in play. Opponents on the draw go plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can't cast both. No reason to pay life. You know he has at least 2 white cards in hand that he can't cast, so not sure how much he actually has here. There is a high potential for a counterspell here, so I'm going to play Frailes just because it makes usage of our mana, and I'd rather stick Chandra than that. In this matchup, it seems like it does more because you could have a lot of ways to deal with 1/1s. Okay, no, it lands. Okay, so we've paid mana for a Llanowar elf, so maybe it's not the most exciting planeswalker, but it does a lot. Naturalizes. It's versatile, right? It ramps us, but I'm not sure how much ramp helps in after you've already gotten a 5, but actually works well in tandem with Chandra. Although planeswalkers all really work well with each other. They employ the buddy system. Okay, he's got 1 planes. The 2 cards I knew about were double. Okay. So he's got Jace. Okay, so he gets a brainstorm here. He's paying. This is like a 4 mana sorcery speed brainstorm, and we can actually kill Jace and still attack with Thragtusk. Actually, let's Cradle. How much mana do I have now? Can I Firebolt? Yeah, he's just dead. I can Firebolt and flash it back. So I guess Force of Will owns us for doing this. But I'm willing to take that risk. So here's what I'll do. I'll attack him, and I'll attack Jace. Let's make a dude. So let's see if he counters that. No. Okay, so he concedes to our Firebolts. We didn't have to even show him Chandra. Yeah, so that went well. Opponent really stumbled on his mana, which is a thing that happens when you play 3 colors. So let's see. Planeswalkers are good against a controlling deck because it allows you to sort of eke out little advantages when you can. Not sure what would be an upgrade against him. It's not doing a lot of blocking. Actually, yeah. Frenzied Golem. Wasteland. Wasteland could be good, right? Wasteland could be really good against him. So let's take out a mountain for a Wasteland. Try to keep him off one of his 3 colors. And a lot of his white cards were double white, so it's important to remember that. All right, he's thinking hard about his sideboarding, which is something I almost never do, which is why I'm not a good player. so don't listen to me anyway. I'm a terrible player. Don't listen to me. Why are you watching this? Hopefully it's entertaining. Hopefully it's just fun to play, watch Magic. I'm always thrilled for, this software and the ability to watch a game that I love so much, and I, never have time to play in a real store because, of life and family concerns. Okay, are we gonna get word here? Oh God, I mean, I guess I can. I'm on the draw and I'm suspending a search, so I have a couple chances. If I get to 3, I'll probably live to get to 4. This is a terrible idea. Do not keep hands like this, he says as he presses keep. Um, this is being so greedy, right? um, a lot of our cards. Okay, T-Maw, not a land. That's not what we wanted to draw. Okay, let's suspend search, so we know we'll at least get to 2. Draw here is land. I would take either forest or mountain, or stomping ground would be perfect. Mox Ruby would be fine. Um, but if we can get to 4, we'll be in really good shape. Going and paying a land, and I'm lagging quite a lot here. Maybe I have too much open. Let me close out Chrome. Okay, we remove a counter from our suspend thing. Yes, we luck sack a forest here. Okay, so on time to at least cast a 3-drop next turn. If we get lucky a second time and get another land, we can play Huntmaster. If we get to our 4th land and we can cast Harmonize, so then we'll be set for lands. Okay. See if our opponent hits his drops here. Okay, so he's got much better fixing this game, which is bad for us. Mother of runes. Okay, so if we you can use this to color screw somebody too, which is kind of neat. I'm of the mind to maybe Song of the Dryad, that just to prevent it from being saving a lot of his creatures. Okay, Gaia's Cradle does not help us cast our spells, so that's kind of weak. Yeah, so let me just turn that into a forest. Although that kind of ramps him, maybe that's bad for me. Oh, I could have cast it on my Cradle. Well, nah, I mean, one more land and we're in for a big game. Master ramps us too with Cradle out. That's nice. Okay. So let's do that and say go. I'm just, the reason I did that is I'm afraid that that'll keep us from getting through. Like, that can really hold us off on the ground. So I don't think we have any legendary, so Caracas isn't. I mean, I guess we have Palooka on this one. Okay, Savannah Alliance is interesting, and we still can't play our 4-mana spells here because of Gaia's Cradle. If I had cast, oh man, That kind of stinks. Alright, so this is a potential downfall of playing mono 4 and 5 powerhouse plays. God knows if he has counter spells or whatever. So I don't have in that deck. Maybe thinking of it like Delver as it's just a cheap threat that he can back up with counter spells and removal. I mean that is how Delver decks work. So okay, so that's not a forest. He's gonna click us. I mean, he's gonna click. If he clicks us, that's good. Please move something so I can get a land. Please get rid of something and I can get a land. That would be fantastic. Although, kind of suck if he gets rid of Hellkite, because Hellkite would take out the click. From him, I'm not sure I change anything because I'm mana screwed. Alright, so he didn't. And we can't do anything, so we just pass. Now he knows our hand. Still got 5 cards in hand. He's got 5 power out. We're in big trouble here. Okay, Firebolt. Let's see if we can at least get rid of some of his clock here. Oh, right. This is legendary. I always forget that because it's such a not legendary card. Oh, well, I guess he forgot it too. So we got lucky on that. I mean, not that it's a bad card, but it doesn't feel like a legend at all because it doesn't have a name. Like, Garrick the Dude, Thalia, Guardian of the, like, it's not a title. It's just the Billion Click. It's a group. It's a legendary group of fairies. Nah. Okay, so we're still in huge trouble here. I hate games like this where I feel like I'm not under that much pressure. I totally should not have kept the hand, and I said that to begin with. Okay, we'll discard that. So also, and we also punted by casting Psalm on Mother of Runes. I was too afraid of that card for no reason. Obviously, that was a big mistake. After the first turn of missing a land, I might have cast it on Cradle. So what we really want is like Mountain. Although, a lot of cards in hand, blue mana, haven't seen terribly many blue spells. Ugh. That card is so dumb. And I have all of 0 ways to deal with it, too. So, other than, well, I guess I could race it. Coif is a creature, I suppose. It blocks Savannah Lions, potentially. Alright, so next turn, if Goyf lives, next turn I can cast something. You know, Thragtusk, I can gain some life. Oh, Detention Sphere. Yeah, I knew. Get that in there. I'm like a fiend right now. Why not F6? Okay, Crag. I can Frail Ace and minus to get back Sphere. That's not, doesn't seem good enough. I can cast Huntmaster and gain 2 life. Have a blocker for Lions. Mana Leak. Okay, so we're just dead. But that was, we were dead off our stinky keep. That was our own stupid fault. So let's not do that this game. In fact, I don't even want Chandra's Phoenix in this deck. I think I'd be happier if it was a swamp. Not a swamp, I mean a land. Just blindly throw another mountain in there. And submit. Something to bring in Wildfire as a way to deal with Trunine, but I think my plan against Trunine. Oh, we have Bonfire. Never mind. Although, does that work? I'm not even sure if that kills it. I don't know. I haven't played with or against that card. All I've done since I saw that card was wish it never existed because it's just so stupid. It doesn't even make sense. Yeah, okay, now we have 2 and a search. This is better than 1 and a search. We have lots of good big things if we can live to cast them, and if we can stick them, we'll be in really good shape. Okay, Stomping Ground was a sweet draw. Okay, so next turn we can cast a 4-drop here. We got 2 powerful ones to play. His opponent said anything to us? Nope. Opponent drafted lots of sweet lands. Stoneforge Mystic. That's a card. Sword of Light and Shadow, okay. That's fine. I can deal with that. Let's search for tomorrow. Okay. Why is our system lagging so much? Let's try to restart my computer. Okay. So this makes opponent having a draw go plan pretty bad. You know, he wouldn't want to Mystic in the sword because that doesn't count as casting a spell. He might play his 3rd land here and just cast that. other Vroon's kind of bad for us. So I think we're definitely attacking with Wolf. We attack with both. Yeah. Yeah, I'm up for a trade here. Okay, and let's. I mean, he can mana leak something here. I'm not sure there's much we can do about that, so let's just cast Pelucranos. Okay, in response, he puts in the sword. Okay, because we cast a spell, so our dude isn't flipping. Oh, that was pretty dumb. Yeah, we could have just flipped our dude there, but that's okay. I kind of like, I mean, I know it's probably smarter to play Huntmaster in terms of wanting it to keep flipping, but I just kind of don't mind it as a card. It's like 2/2/2s for 4 mana and gain 2 life. It's still kind of a playable card to me, and then if it flips, it's gravy. Yeah, so his deck is more white heavy than I initially thought. Okay, Detention Sphere. Yep. That keeps him from equipping. So here I think we cast Thundermaw and go off to the races. Protection from white and black. And if it hits, we gain, he gains 3 life. Okay. So I think it's either attack with everything or just attack with Thundermaw. I think I'm going to just attack with Thundermaw here. We're still looking pretty good. I have, two really nice creatures in my hand if I can get to them. Opponent's hitting all his land drops. Yeah, and Huntmaster, again, it forces people to cast spells in terms when they, places where they might not. Thief Judgment is interesting. Okay. 1 mana open. Inferno Titan, deal with it. How's that? Clear the path for me. Inferno Titan on a blank board is like an incredibly quick clock. That's why I played that over Elf Thragtusk here, because I wanted it to just be like, okay, you have 1 turn to deal with this guy. Thragtusk would give him another turn. So now if he can't deal with Titan right now, he's just dead. And even, blockers don't help them. They're kind of hard to block. Do I attack first, or do I cast this first and get my Pelucranos back? That seems good. Because my attack is still lethal. If he wanted to counter it, would force him to do it right now. Okay, what's he got here? Is my Titan going to be unexpectedly absent? Yes, I called that. That's pretty good. But, you know, we still have a lethal Pelucranos on the board. Now I get to play Arbor Elf, too. Still in a really bad position. A Planeswalker, 2 creatures in play. A lot to deal with. Still got Drag Tusk in hand, which is nice. Can make an army of 1/1. You know, eventually. Cloudboat Ranger. I suppose that has blocks, right? So I can Pelucranos for let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, so 2. For 3. Okay. So I could either kill all of his tokens or kill his ranger. I think it's better to kill all of the tokens. Because then he has to chomp block the with the ranger to stay alive. Okay, actually, then that makes it a trade. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. He doesn't have trample. So that kept him alive. But I also don't need to attack. So I'm going to keep him back. I don't want to make that trade, really. It's nice knowing that I have this goblin guide who can sneak in for a couple damage, too. Should I have done that differently? What do you guys think? Should I have killed the ranger? I just feel like then he could have attacked, like, suited up a token, got in, and got ranger back with the sword, you know? Next turn, I'm definitely killing the sword with Release. Yeah, so she's already been a 2-for-1, right? So, not bad. If she lives through this turn, she'll be a 3-for-1, which is pretty sweet. Okay, what's going on here? Jace. Can bounce my Pelucranos with Jace. It's gonna Fate Seal me. That is the least of the modes I would have thought he would have gone for there. He could have bounced my Pelucranos and then attacked, and that would have forced me to block with my Elf Druid in order to avoid losing Freyalise. And then I would have to recast Pelucranos before I could attack with it. He could have Lightning Helix here. Not sure what that would do. Okay. So, you know what, he's got to block that or he's dead, right? So, yeah, let's attack him with everything. draw a card off our Goblin Guide there. Okay, puts him down to 3. Play our Thragtusk. So even if he has another Path of God, he's still dead. It's a Thragtusk token. Plus, I still have a Planeswalker in play. Yeah, so game 2 we lost to our own not mulliganing. Yeah, so like I said, against any fair kind of deck, our deck is pretty tough. I think I built a very good, drafted and built a very good deck here. Our only problem is going to be if we run into some kind of combo deck. Plus our opponent's decks didn't really come together, which is one of the benefits to forcing a strategy is at least you're going to have something coherent with synergy as opposed to just throwing a bunch of good cards together and seeing if it sticks. Our opponent had mana issues in game 1 that cost him that game, and here it's just his deck was all over the place. Savannah Lions and Jace don't belong in the same deck together, right? Like, he's brainstorming. Okay, that's a smart move. Last turn, he totally should have minused and bounced the Polukranos. I don't have any idea why he feed sealed. Maybe it was a misclick. That just didn't seem like it made any sense to me. Still got this sore throat that won't go away. Cold weather kills me. Bad sinus problems and cold weather and allergies and everything. Even in the winter, still get allergies. I have 2 cats who I'm allergic to, but I have a wife who I'm not allergic to. So I have to keep them all. Opponent taking a really long time here. Not sure if he's tanking or just trolling me. No, it looks like he's playing some stuff, so that's cool. 2 blockers is not going to do it. I mean, he might have Cryptic Command here. Okay, click on my draw step. Okay, my birds don't do too much. Popping that out in case I cast Firebolt and forgot about it. Is this enough blockers to save him? I'm uncertain of that. 1, 2, 3. He's got a block. Polukranos and Thragtusk. So Thragtusk trades for click. One of these chumps Polukranos. One of them trades with Goblin Guide, and he takes 2 and goes down to 1. Seems fine, right? I think I attack with everything. Terminus. Oh, that's a problem. That's a big problem. Wow. Nice. Here I am talking smack, and he's about to get his way out of it. So yeah, I think we plus this anyway. Might as well hold on to the birds. So even though he's going to sweep us here, sweep flag, I still think we're in good shape to win this game, this match. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I guess he can start concealing us to keep us off of drawing a threat. As a way to get rid of Fraley's, we're in trouble. So wow, he just duked us big time. Wow. That is embarrassing. Although I'm not sure there was much I could have done about that. What does the ultimate do? Draw a card for each green creature you control. Okay. So let's play birds. Although he can jump it. Wow, we're in trouble. Alright. Now, my goal is to miracle Bonfire of the Damned for the ultimate trolls. Did he sealed us again? Is that what he did? Yeah. Okay. Didn't attack with its token, which is really strange. Okay. I guess he's planning on winning with base. Okay. And that gives everything indestructible. Okay. Well, next turn I can draw 3 or 4. I could draw into Firebolt and just kill him. You know, there's a lot of top decks that win us. So, and opponent only has 3 minutes left, which is interesting. Okay. So Chandra is a thing. So let's -6 this first. Okay. We didn't draw the hottest off of that. See, do you have an answer to Chandra, or can I ping you with her for the win? Could have Lightning Helix here. Could have something that gains him life. Do I want to redirect? No. No. Yes! We win! Yes, pretty sweet there. Nice. Okay. Wow, I was sweating. We pulled that out at the last second. I was really hoping to lose so I can go to sleep, but looks like we're up for one more round. Aye.